Hiya, Pack, and welcome to, well, a slightly impromptu stream of Hogwarts Legacy. I said I'd get back to it. Intriguing. So that's part of the main quest. Where we want to go. I don't see any quests. We'll go for the main quest and see if we don't find anything else along the way, yeah? Pretty certain we go down and leave. Nope. Oh, this is confusing. The common room here is confusing. I know, it's a tower. It's either up or down for the ways out, and I never remember. Hello, ghost. Is there anyone interesting to talk to in common room today? No. I know nothing about this game, as I've said before many a time. This is my first time playing the game, so... I actually legitimately just want to walk to everywhere. I really do just want to kind of walk everywhere. Because the more you just walk around, the more interesting it is. Fast travel is nice if you're rushing the game or end-game content sort of stuff. I already unlocked that. Supposed to go see Fig. So let's go see Fig. See if we can't find and figure out anything along the way. I will say this place is like a maze, though. Yeah, sometimes I'll get a little bit of pop-in graphics, but nothing horrible. Okay. This area again. There's a couple puzzles I really need to figure out. Maybe they'll teach me a few things about the mythical or magical beasts, so that I actually can complete some of these puzzles. At least that is my hope and desire. That's moving above me. Isn't that? That appears to be moving above me. So maybe it is above me? It's right here. I don't understand it though. What the heck? Okay, either this is bugged out or I'm missing something, because there's a ... here. And it's confusing the ever-living daylights out of me. Chest, yay. Is that a die or something?
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Sirona and the patrons of the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Text message.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Cool. I actually really want to go to more of the classes, though. I will straight up say, I wish I knew what this was.
What are you up to now?
Huh? What? Oh, I know I'm gonna have to do something to open you guys, but huh?
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Hmm. What is that? What the heck is the dot dot
Get
dot?
cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from the fight.
I saw a kitty cat. I wonder where the kitty cat went. Could have sworn I saw a kitty cat. Let me open the door that goes to the kitty cat nest. There was a kitty cat. We will find with that kitty cat will make their way.
If I could undo all that happened that day, I would.
I got
I'm here
confused
about
by
the
that
new spell you
conversation.
wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems Crossed Wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
I'm puzzled, but okay. A lot of things right now are kind of confusing me.
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Peeves, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment jar.
Thieves is very colorful.
To wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privilege.
Revelio.
to draw up a copy
Okay.
of
Let us keep on.
No?
I didn't mean...
I get a feeling I know what that's gonna be. I get a feeling I know what I'm gonna have to do to open that.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
Meh.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for Crossed Wands, a dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does Crossed Wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Do I have a choice?
Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in Crossed Wands, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Sure.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
You sound like a child. Well, a little
We'll
child.
make you regret signing up.
Break through yellow shields with control spells like the levitation spell. Target lock, which is caps lock, lets you track enemies without aiming using left and okay.
Act like a winner.
There goes my wager.
Don't shy away now.
Come on.
Ah, I'm not very good at this.
That
Double
looks
duel.
painful. Care to try another round?
Yeah, sure, try.
Yes, don't count me out yet.
Brilliant.
I'm supposed to win. Yellow shields with control spells. I understand that. I'm damaging myself.
Confringo.
Come on.
Expulso.
That's all you've got.
Mind the wand.
Confringo.
What?
That looks painful.
I'm not good at this.
Yes, don't count me out yet.
Brilliant.
Sure. Yeah, I understand.
Lumos.
Confringo.
I actually don't remember what spell is to counter. I legitimately don't remember what counters. I know it's Luma.
That looks painful.
What's the counter
Care to
spell?
try another round?
Perhaps later.
Suit yourself.
I am not very good. Mouse and keyboard. Okay, how do I heal in basic cast? Protega. Okay, it's Kip. That's what I'm getting wrong. It's been a hot moment, alright?
Hello, Lucan. I wanted to talk to you about crossed wands.
Ah, look who's back. So, care to try your luck again?
Get me in the ring.
That's what I
So
like
it's
to hear.
Q. Okay, I'm hitting the wrong button here.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Come on.
Expulso.
That's all you've got.
Expulso. Expulso. Act like a winner.
Confringo.
There goes my wager.
Expulso. Mind the wand. Don't shy away now.
There we go.
Confringo.
That was a little bit of me not remembering the controls. So that's my own fault.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you.
Mhm.
There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
So, win 2 rounds of it and practice a spell combination. Okay.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Let's do the training dummy.
I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all
Do,
your spells
sweetie.
before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Reparo.
Okay.
Good one!
Okay.
Nicely done! Keep trying.
Okay, this is intriguing, so I need to have. I.
Something. You'll get it.
1, 2, 3, and that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay.
That's it. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Okay, kiddo. Now I actually have to beat another one, and is there anybody I can speak to here? Oh, you?
Next time you need a partner for Crossed Wands, don't hesitate to call on me.
Okay, sure.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Let's go back with Sebastian again for the moment. He wasn't bad.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Sure. I like the other
Ready to
chick,
get
but
thrashed? Apologies in advance.
why are we after 3 people? Violet shields with force spells, which are purple.
There goes my wager.
Come on.
Woo! Did it. I'm getting a little better.
Bravo.
Getting better.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you.
Yeah,
You'd
considering
better
you
keep
put me
practicing
against
if you want a
3
chance of winning.
enemies.
Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Bum, bum, bum.
Assignment's all finished.
Yeah, area's loading. Man, even with me only on medium graphics because older-ish PC, it's going to be fun. No? Okay, then what about Accio? No, so I'm gonna have to light those 2 lanterns, I'm assuming. Or hit the I'm going to need the fire spell on those two. On that. Okay. More than likely. Yes, I know I can teleport. I don't care. You know? I don't care the fact that I can teleport. It's fine. Yada ba da da. I wonder what that argument was going on and what it was about last time.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is...
You know, you a dick, man.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant.
Of course it is.
Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Yep.
Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
So space to start, then F, then space, then space. Okay. There we go.
Good work.
I think... Oh my goodness! Look at all the spells! Well, there's the curse. I'd really rather not learn those, but I might wind up having to. I'm a Harry Potter fan. You know I'm not gonna wanna. Lumos is useful, I
Feel
think.
free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
So where are these targets? Oh, that.
Incendio.
They really are not... Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and replace Incendio then. What? Where do they want me to put this? Did they want me to put it down there? That won't go away! This at least allows me to organize things. Those two on the first... Actually, that right there. And Lumos there, and then Incendio on the... there we go!
Incendio.
Okay, it's a short-range spell. Makes sense.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Revelio. Incendio.
Okay, away to Professor Fig. Alright. Where the heck is the speaking gargoyle? I haven't figured out where this gargoyle is. We'll go back later to the clockwork area for that. I don't think I actually got a...
Revelia.
Yeah. I'll worry about some of the mysteries later. I kind of just want to progress because I do want to do a solo run of this that's not on stream. Oh, we got
Ah, there you are.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
I will say this. This guy sounds like a jerk. AKA, that headmaster is a complete and total... I'm not
Sebastian
kidding.
mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Hmm. Oh yeah, that's a smart idea, honey. Go talk to the Slytherin.
It's herbology homework, you say?
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
You're gonna fast forward me tonight, huh? Okay.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light. just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Alright, twice actually. Alright, I think it's gonna be more useful than... it's probably gonna be more useful than Lumos at the moment, so... To avoid being detected...
Quietly now.
Fun. Okay, go, 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 go. Fine. You guys won't move. I go this way.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Okay.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Wrong way.
Goodness gracious, what a mess!
Okay. Icky icky quee is a missy miss.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Kill our enemies. Aim mode.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
I mean, that's complicated. Okay, okay. I'm out.
Should be in the club. No need for us to be skulking about.
Keyword is
So
should
what
be
is
in
it
the
you've been
clear.
looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring.
Uh-oh.
Shouldn't be.
Thieves.
Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
Let's pull Repario back up.
To repair this armor. Reparo.
So alone I must delve into the depths.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic. That's it.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is a great idea, sweetheart.
Where might this lead?
I just got a new item I kind of want to poke at. I have a resplendent robe. Oh, it requires level 8, so does that. For the moment, I can throw that on. Let's see. These gloves are actually better. Ooh. Ooh, I like that one. Don't judge me. This is going to go poorly. Oh, why do I get the feeling I really shouldn't have come here alone? Okay. Leviosa? Huh. How do I get across?
I need to wake up that rune over there.
Reparo. Incendio.
That's a short range. So if I need to wake up the rune, maybe... Whoops. You need to wake up a rune.
Lumos. I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell.
Oh, there we go. I'm dumb.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Okay. Oh goodness, that's fun. Owie! Plus 10 hit combos. Cool. Oh, we both know it's going to. Oh, goodness gracious. Why would you do that to me? Oh yeah, I'm hurt. That's fun. Oh, shite! Okay, so I actually have to sprint across this. Okay, sprint, 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 jump. Okay, that's fun.
This must be the way forward. But to where? Incendio! Nearly there. Best keep my
That's
wits
an
about me.
intriguing puzzle. Money, and what's in this? Writing attack? I'm intrigued now. I like that. I just don't like this cloak they put me in. Alright, let's do this. Okay, well, that's fun. Okay. That's gonna not be able to do anything to me. Owie! Why me? Owie! They expect me to be good enough to do that. Do with that many enemies and that they're jumping on top of me. Okay. The AoE smashdown is not a fun and pleasant thing. I have decent high-level gear. That's the problem.
Tego, Leviosa. Incendio.
I'm not able to quickly hit
Leviosa.
enough.
Incendio.
I can't actually defend against that. And that's the dumbest thing in the world. Okay. 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 Okay, I tried to jump out of that. Ah. Ah. I have legitimately no health.
It is a book after all.
That was easy. Whew. Okay. Now they're pensive. Intriguing how they're telling parts of the story through these. I'm enjoying it at least. These didn't get near enough screen time.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Get the feeling she's the bad person. I am tired. I've only been at this about an hour.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
See, I wouldn't have let him take the fall like that. Return to Fig's classroom. Okay. So follow this and return to Fig.
Revelio. Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Who doesn't like heroic?
That looks to be that dude's statue, a corner
I agree.
with that. So it's over here?
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Okay.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Cool.
I thought your mother was nice.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Cool.
I really have made a mess of things.
Revelio.
Huh?
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened a piece of the library. Amit told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did he tell you?
Why did Amit tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
Sure.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
So that would be the Accio charm, I'm assuming. Cool, let's do this.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books.
So they're flying around like burbs. And Accio is number 3.
Got it. Only 4 more to go. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
And I think there's one more fluttering around. I have not seen it though. I'm gonna go upstairs. It is. Oh no, there's one more.
Revelio.
Almost level 8. Oh, just spotted it. No, that wasn't it. That was something else. Floating around. Intriguing. I need to eventually get all those pages.
Revelio.
Black only looks out for the purebloods.
That's the
Well,
last
yeah,
book.
think he
Now to take
doesn't.
them
He
back to
just,
Cressida.
he's part of the Black family. Of course he only looks after the pure bloods. That's their their entire stick. Well, not all of them. Some of them got removed from the family tree, Sirius included. Still.
Don't mind if you want some help.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well,
Nah, I'm not gonna
lesson
bribe her.
learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want...
Woo, cool. Oh yeah, I'm able to use that robe I really wanted to use now, huh? Yes, I actually really like that. That's pretty. I mean, that's the best. But that's prettier. Because it's a Ravenclaw robe.
Revelio.
I'm gonna keep up with those pages. Alright.
Was it half a bottle of lemon?
21. Assuming that thing might have 6 legs? If that thing has 6, 6 and 11 is 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That means 4. And the other one was over here. Yeah. So that thing has 5. That's 8. 5 and 8 is 13. So it should be something with 3. Keyword should. That does not mean I'm correct.
Last time I saw your dragonite gloves was at the vegetable
It should be that and that. Keyword
Someone would be nice letting
should.
you know.
I'm very certain the answer to the bottom one is 3. Now this, I don't know. Oh, hey, it was the spider. Sweet. Oh, I actually haven't used the small vivarium thing. Ooh. Why not go through the world and actually go around, find things, investigate things, you know. Oh, now all this thing's popping up as repairable. Okay, so T... Oh, excuse me. Pull that instead of
Repair.
that and let that have its repaired.
Revelio.
Okay.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over salad.
Here's a quest.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
Oh, you're the one who looks like Harry Potter.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling Puffskein Dunkeen.
That's unkind, but funny.
Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What should I expect?
What sort of plant should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows?
No.
If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Yeah, you better be. What are you? Are you...
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
You're a pathetic little Ravenclaw. You know that, boy. Darn it! Darn it!
Revelio.
Cool.
I used to like transfiguration.
Why do I get the feeling I'm gonna regret helping this kid out?
Revelio. Incendio.
Haha! Apparently that's all I needed to do to the other one. I just thought, just staring at it, I thought, And Incendia, oh gosh, yep. That's always a great thing.
Revelio.
Broken broom, okay. The flattened armor.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Okay. Goblin artifact. This is insane. Three sisters' bells. Oh yeah, that's a quick level up to level 9. That's always so cool. Where's the Whomping Willow tree is my only question here. Because in my opinion, the Whomping Willow tree would be awesome.
Revelio.
I'm not joking about the Whomping Willow tree. To see it, I would love.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
I really want to actually see the Whomping Willow tree because I have not seen it in years. I wonder what it looks like in this time period. I know it doesn't like, oh, I'm giving much expressions, but yeah. I'm here, I'm awake. Let's try some sour gummy bear, see if that helps.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
They're Albanese gummy bears, the world's best. And I have to agree with them, they are the best gummy bears I've actually had. Yeah, Haribo, I'm sorry, you don't compare to the soft, squishy, constantly. The Haribo can be tough and chewy. Not with those. The Albanese are good.
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Nah, I remember Devil's Snare.
Lumos.
And no, it does not.
Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
Well, this is interesting.
Incendio. Lumos. Ha. Ha.
I wanted to go there. Apparently that was a reward. For investigating. Probably need more than Akia right now.
Lumos. Revelio. Ha. Incendio.
Oh yeah, that was my own fault.
Lumos. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio.
There we go.
Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacula would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
Some of those just are near impossible to hit.
Incendio.
Yeah, that's not dangerous.
Lumos.
Okay, gathering from a gigantic, basically what looked like a Venus flytrap to me, not dangerous at all.
Revelio.
Hmm? Hey, I saw a chest.
Revelio.
Nothing else? Nothing else. Okay.
Transfiguration always come easily to me. I suppose some minds
Oh.
are more suited to it than others.
Greenhouse tree, system of deeper and convoluted as the school's dungeons.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Let's go ahead put Accio back on number 3 so I can actually have that. They're ready.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Revelio.
In there, that thing, yeah!
Incendio.
I feel satisfied.
Revelio.
I think Madame Kagao is right.
I think I'll go for...
Pretty certain I'm gonna have to have a different spell to get that. So I think I understand what I'll need for that.
Up about you.
Liar. I know you're lying, aren't you? You're making it all
Have you found
bless
anything
me.
to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Yeah,
Of course.
sure.
I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show everyone how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen.
Oh, I actually like the green. Guess I lost the outfit. Okay, I don't care enough. Kitty! Pet kitty. Must always pet the kitties. We get to do this, and we get to begin or wait.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Unlikely.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
And what are you gonna tell him, good sir?
What can you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Okay. Fine by me.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
So many pop-ups! Okay, go speak to her, go to her herbology quest. Expelliarmus, nice. Crossed wands. I actually really wanted to learn Expelliarmus. I think that would be useful. Did it not track? Sometimes I hate the fact that I have to actually tell it I want to. I didn't have a choice that time. It wouldn't give me the pathing. What?
Revelio.
Oh. Okay. Actually, I have to do that. Well, I'm gonna take a brief break here, stretch the legs, you know, do things that we tend to need to do if you've been sitting for a while. And, I will be right back, yeah? Yeah. Give me one moment here. Here we go. Hi, we're back, chat. But me. I'm seeing. Let's hope. Let's hope. So, last night's video has gotten more views than I ever expected of it. And I do hope that continues. Sugar cookie Hershey's Kisses. So I figured out that. I'm gonna avoid that for the moment. For the moment, we're gonna go to herbology class. And while the dueling is cool and all, I'm terrified to try it again without a few more spells, so. That's why I have the hood on now. His hood is great. It's nice and warm. You know, the one thing they really should make you do is wear your, class robes. You know? And let you customize what's underneath them more than what's up over. Or more than replacing your robes with something.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
I still find it great that the professor's name is
look forward to
Garlic.
growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous
young.
tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Broke the greenhouse glass roof.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Repair! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
What? Am I being sent to go tear for Nami cabbages?
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cat. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost it. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Yeah, I might as well take all of the cabbages.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
I I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Okay.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make any...
So when it comes down to quest, that's an assignment. So by going that... Oh, excuse me. By going that direction, there's a good chance I'll actually be able to, get... Yeah. There's a pretty decent chance I'll actually be able to get that much.
To finally have an answer.
I know I've got another quest that is the other class, the potions class. Should I probably do it before going to her? Yeah. Do I think I'm gonna be good at potions? No. Kinda actually wanna... whatever. I'll go do the darn potions class. It'll prove useful considering the fact I have no potions anyways, so...
Revelio. Reparo.
Fine.
Revelio.
Need to sell some of the gear. Which I probably will sell some of the gear. Soon enough anyways.
Wouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow it. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Intriguing how they got mouse motions for that.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more. My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes.
Why do you
but
want to
why does that matter
know?
to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
This poor man is just gonna be annoyingly bad. Oh, my gear stuff is full. So how do I clear up my whatever. I'd have to actually come back here. That's fine.
Your potion station's organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Didney or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Intriguing.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Again. Oh, smell.
Dragon dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson.
Yeah, I'm not gonna deny
and for
it.
the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Cool. I think I might go back.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
That's the last time I have a potion idea that I don't write down.
We're gonna go to the greenhouse, I guess? Yeah, let's go to greenhouse. And go pick up my plant. So there's a lot of things I apparently need to spend money on. That's gonna be interesting. Trying to keep going for about as long as I did last time when I did this. Because I can't stream all the way into tonight. Nope. I've got Dungeons and Dragons tonight.
Adventure, are we?
Yeah, this way. What? Where's the other one? I'm getting lost in this place again. There was this one. Cool. Okay. So now that that's growing and that I've harvested it. Let's go talk to my friend. If I could talk to my friend, I might be able to sell some clothing.
Have you been in any other common room? I'd love to know what it's like.
Hmm? Bit of lag. We'll be fine. Is that the Keeper's cabin? They always made it seem like it was so far away from Hogwarts. Hmm. Cool. If that's the Groundkeeper's cabin, that's really cool, and they've always made it seem like it was so much further away from Hogwarts.
Revelio. Revelio.
This is really cool. So I'll be able just to get ingredients like these things all over. Hmm. More moonstone.
Revelio.
You know, I don't know why nobody's thought to maybe, you know, have somebody keep an eye on me or something if Rookwood is after me. Well, that looks like some sort of game they're gonna make you play.
Revelio.
Well, I'm going to Hamlet here, so let's see.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio.
Knowing myself, I might never actually make use of the Dern's other stuff that they've already taught me.
It is good to see you, my friend.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili Land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I
Yeah,
did
you tell
enchant
me
the
where they
cards to
are.
return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn.
Why do I get the feeling if I go help this goblin, I'm making a big mistake? Spiders! Ugh. Aren't I supposed to...
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio.
So, I'm supposed to cast Incendio and avoid enemy attacks by dodge rolling. How do I dodge roll again? Control.
Protego. Levioso.
It was trying to do.
Great spider.
Okay, how much have I done on that quest then? I've dodge rolled. Wow, I successfully dodge rolled 6 different attacks in that case, and I've incendioed only 2 times. I've been trying to get the dodge roll done.
Leviosa. Incendio.
Woo! Oh, it's night. That's a fun thing.
Revelio.
Yeah, that looks fun. Spider, I'm assuming? Ooh.
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
What, is that the last one I needed for that assignment? One more.
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Yes.
There we go. Done with her assignment.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Why am I doing this? I don't know. I have a bad feeling about what's going to happen here. Heck. I really do. I have an extremely bad feeling. About the Skyrim, sure. Picking up everything, yeah. Sure.
An encampment. This must be it.
Ooh, do with a nice mushroom stew about now.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
We should have killed that traitor arm and put in the car. Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, mind. Not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I've seen one now.
So you say there's multiple ways in. But I legitimately only saw the one way. I only see that way. Right there.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
Intriguing. Alright, I have a small idea. There is not another way in easily. I think there might be, but... No? Okay.
The wizard will have no choice but to submit to us. What was that? I feel as though I'm not alone.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Wizard kind will submit to us once the war is over.
I know you're here somewhere.
Any who oppose Ranrock will be eliminated.
Such arrogance.
You won't get away with that. You don't think you can defeat me? I shall avenge your death.
How many of you are there?
You won't get away with that.
You're the one I actually heard earlier.
Not quite. Pity. Not quite. Your spells glance off of me. Your acrobatics will only persuade. You can't stop us.
Three, two,
you
one. There's at least, I think, 3 left. Yeah, wrecked that little one. Okay, got 2 out of them all down. The cars have to be behind there, so... Okay. So... Hey, what works in this case actually legitimately works.
That was quite something. Now, to Freon's carts.
Well, goblins deserved it. Stole this poor man's cart.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Standing by them or in the way they won't move, huh? So I can't cheese it and just ride them all the way back. I have to actually legitimately walk all the way back, huh? Okay. Wherever that marker is, I am not going to go mess with it.
Levioso. Incendio. There's a victory that came none too soon.
Well, what works, works. I killed it. Well, hello! Oh, hello! We have a Coco on stream! Hello, Coco! Hello, we have a Coco on the stream. She's so cute and adorable. It's not often we get the kitties on the stream, is it? No, no, it's not. No, she's so sweet and soft. Here you go, Coco. Show your face to the camera, Coco. There's your Coco. There's your Coco. Yep. You're watching Daddy leave. He brought you to me. Yes. We love you, Coco. Coco Bean on the stream. Coco Bean on the stream. Coco Bean says, join the Discord. Coco Bean says, give us a follow. You join the Discord and give us a follow. You get more Coco. Yes, you do. Don't worry, I'm not tormenting the Coco Bean. She actually does love being held and pet and loved on and hugged. Don't you, Coco? She just prefers it from her daddy. Go find him, Coco. Go get your daddy. Alright. I need to think of better titles for playing this. Look at Hogwarts in the background, man. Also, I know I got new gear. But I have done that.
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
I like him.
Revelio. All the best to you. Once my car's arrived.
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I told you repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister. You should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings. That's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawings for me?
Very well, Mummy.
She speaks of horses with wings, huh?
Revelio.
I don't question. I wish I could get in that house, but I can't because I don't have the unlock spell yet.
What are you up to now?
Alright. Oh, there's another quest here.
Some assistance.
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know of your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, Frank, but with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool, essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Protego!
Why am I doing this for some chick I don't know?
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is. I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
You know the fact that most games like this make you have to swim in your clothing? There's no actual splashes when you do that. Oh, come on, developers!
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again.
What did I get here? I've got gloves that are better for offense. I've got a sunrise robe, which is level 12. And that requires level 12 and it's nowhere near as good as what I'm currently wearing.
Hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I see you!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Do you really think, Tiger? We can hold them off.
Okay.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student off of my dead body!
Head in the clouds, this one. Pick up.
Go out! Go it up!
Tell Rocket to find him himself.
Release me!
There we go. That was a little bit rough.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part.
I've got a bug going on.
Excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, Take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Wow. You said pyres, so I thought fire.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
No, there's that one. Wow. Oh, wow, look at that. There's a bunch of them around, huh? Alright, we gotta see. Oh, it is 5. In all honesty here, Pack, I ought to be calling it. Yeah. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I hope seeing the cat made everybody happy. I will catch you all next time. Probably, maybe tomorrow, which, for the record, Pack, it happens to be Demon's birthday tomorrow! So wish him happy birthday if you join the Discord. So join the Discord. Wish Demon happy birthday. Give us a follow. Again, at 50 followers, I will do a cats only stream. Cats only. All cats. And, yeah. I hope you all had fun, enjoyed the stream, and I will catch you all next time. Later, Pack!